Here, no significant damage that we
Right.
saw, but some gusty wind for sure, and some big storms could be on the way again for this afternoon. We'll talk about that in a second. Immediately, though, we've got a dense fog advisory outside right now until 9 o'clock. This goes for the counties that picked up some rain last night. If you saw some of those storms last night, you most likely have some areas of dense fog early this morning, so watch out for that, especially as we've got the school buses back on the roads. And then a heat advisory in effect from noon until 9 o'clock tonight for heat index values, those feels like temperatures up over 105 degrees. So this is going to impact the afternoons. If you're outside for any prolonged period of time, especially high school football practice, please make sure everyone is hydrating and staying cool for this afternoon. Temperatures as we start off this morning in the low and mid 70s for the most part. 60s though in our northern counties, a trio of 68s from Hamilton up to Coleman and in Gadsden early this morning. And we saw the storms yesterday move in from the north and west just like we told you they would. However, it was the timing that was just a little bit off. We were about a couple of hours behind on our timing yesterday, and that's how these storms are going to behave for today again. Once again, another round of showers and storms getting going here in the Midwest, and we're going to watch these very closely dive on south. Depending on when they get here, we could have some afternoon storms, we could have some evening storms, or maybe even later on this morning. It all depends on how quickly they move. Futurecast, though, is picking up on some morning showers and storms, not associated with that big complex of storms, but it's these outflow boundaries from those big complexes that move in and spark the rain and storms that we have around. So we'll watch these very closely. It looks like the best chances of storms today are going to be in West Alabama, west of I-65 through the afternoon hours, and into the evening things should start to settle down a bit. But some of those strong storms that could form could present some gusty wind threats. Heavy rain and lightning most likely too with some of these. Severe weather not likely, however it's not impossible to see one or two of these storms produce some damaging wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour. Then again on Friday, another round of showers and storms moves in, and these could be once again on the stronger side, and I think a little bit more widespread than what we see for today. Some spots in East Alabama could see some storms around. So just the risk in West Alabama for the most part this afternoon, but on Friday it looks like a more widespread scattering of showers and storms around with more of that flow out of the north and west, and by the weekend we start to see things change just a bit. That's some better news. But scattered storms around today. Before you see the storms, it's going to be very hot. Temperatures in the mid-90s with that heat advisory in effect through this evening. And then storms will fizzle out tonight, and it stays mild with temperatures in the mid-70s when you wake up tomorrow morning. Scattered showers and storms on Friday. I think the best chance of rain we have for the next 7 days happens tomorrow. Rain chances go down to around 40% on Saturday, just isolated on Sunday, then a hot and dry start to next week. That's your forecast.